What's your folks? Today we're solving Australian Cities by pagedo. The rule set is as follows. Normal Sudoku rules apply. The mainland coast outline points in grey circles contain odd digits. Tasmania, the grey square, contains an even digit. Blue regional sum lines, so the box borders divide the coast into segments with the same sum. We have X's and V's, where cells joined by an X sum to 10, cells joined by a V sum to 5, and KROPKI white dots that are consecutive. Not all X's, V's, and dots are given. If you want to try it yourself, hit the first link in the description. If you just want to watch my solving attempt or need a clue for yours, let's dive in and unravel this. So, because there are some rules that are not very often, I'm just gonna pencil mark all the squares and mainland coast outline points. Gray circles contain odd digits. So we got just gonna put in all odd possible digits. And gray square contains an even digit. Gonna put in those also. And now we can kind of already forget about those two rules. Y dot are consecutive. Okay. Good. Now, if we have a look at V's, the V shows that those two cells add up to 5, so we can't have a 5, 7, or 9 in any of the V's. Here we add up to 10 because of the X, which is 1, 3, 5 and 5 can't go in the same box, so this can't be a 5, 7, 9. Same for this 5 and 5 can't add up to 10 in the same box, which gives us a quadruple. We could erase the pencil marks here and the leftover will be a 5. To get the V, I need 4 for the 1 and 2 for the 3. This one is all right. And here we can only have odd digits as well. Those are low digits, we don't know which. This is an even cell. Also just low digits. Low digits including 5. Okay. Gray circles, odd digits, got that. Tasmania gray square contains even digit, yes. Borderlines. Box borders divide the coasts into segments with the same sum. So let's figure that out. Okay, so if we have a look at this box, we already know one digit, which is 5. We don't know the digits in here, but we do know the sum, which is 10. So those three are 15 plus, we don't know what that is, but it is at least like 16 is the minimum amount for the blue segments. Does that help us with, for example, this? Oh yeah, let's see. So this is 10 plus, we can't have a 1, 3, or 5 in here because we would be below 16. So we do know, no, that's not 16, but at least 17 or 19, one of those two. So this is either a 2 or a 4. Which gives us this as consecutive pair. Here we can have 6 or 8, same with here. Okay. 17 or 19. So we're gonna put in 1, 3, and 5. Let's just assume we got a 1 and 2, like a 1 here. So this is forced to be a 2, which is 3, 3 and 8, by far not 17. If those add up to 5 and 8 is 13, so this is not a 3, this has to be a 5, so we know this is a 4, and this is a 1. This is 9. With 6, we're only at 15, we need to go higher, so this is the 8, to add up to 17. So we know this is now the 7 plus 10, 17, and we know that's the 2 to get that box to 17. Let's erase some pencil markings. Okay. What else? Okay, so this 5 looks down, this 5 looks to the right. There can't be a 5 in here because it's not consecutive to 7, and there can't be a 5 on the even square. So 5 is in one of those two cells. It can't go in here because 5 is not consecutive to 9, nor 3 or 1. So that's our 5, giving us a 5 somewhere in here. Can we do more with the coastlines, regional sums? We don't have a lot of information about this. Let's have a look. Those, like that's 9 and that is 5. We had 14 and still need like a 3 in here. But that if that's 9 and 3, we had 12. We would need a 5. 5 also needs to be in the top row. 9 and 3 is 12, 5, yeah, 9 and 1, and we would need a 7, and that's not possible. So this is not 9 and 1, at least. But can this be anything else? Like, can this be the one? We can't pair 1 with 9 because we need 7. 1 with 5 is 6. We need an 11, so this can't be 1. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Can this be 4? 4 and 9 is 13. We would need another 4, 9. And 4 and 5 is 9. We would need an 8 in one of those, so that's not a 4. And 4 and 3 is 7. Okay, that's not a 4. It may sound a little bit confusing, and I'm sure there is an easy way to solve this, but I just want to make sure that there aren't any other options for this cell. For example, like 6. 6 and 9 is 15. We don't have a 2 in here. 6 and 5 is 11, so we need another 6. 6 and 3 is 9. We would need an 8. Not possible. Okay. 7, 8. Can this be an 8? 8 and 9 is too high. 8 and 5 would need a 4 in here, so we can't have that. And 9. 9 and 9, of course, so too high. 9 and 5, 14. You would need a 3. Yeah, okay, so 9 is possible. I'm pretty sure there was a way easier path of getting to those 3 pencil marks, but anyway, let's pencil mark here. Oh, 2 is not possible, so 1 is not possible in here. The 3, oh yeah, so the 3 needs a 7 in here to get to 10, which is not possible, so that's the 9. With the 1, 9 is consecutive to 8. Minus a 6 there. We have a 3. 3 in the corner. And that's to 4 pair. The 4 is on top. So we got the first box sorted out. 3, 7 is a pair, giving us the 1 here. 1 and 3 is out of this box because of the pair and the new 1. So that's 4. 3 and 2 add up to 5. 4 it should be. 4 and 1 add up to 5. Misclick there. Sorry about that. No 9s in here. Here we got the 3, 7, 3. No 1. And let's add the pencil marks in here. 8 can't be in here because of this 8, so here's the 9 ruled out. So 9 is in one of those. Okay. Let's just add those. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. And we are missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is a pair of 9 and 6, 96. 69. The German came out. Okay, what else? Oh, okay, so 2 and 4 are not consecutive anymore. So what happened here? We can solve this V. Rule out 2 and 2. Okay, so we got all the V's, all the X's, and all the white dots, at least pencil marked, so we can forget about those. Regional sum again. So this is 10, 11. Those two add up to 6. We can't have 5, 1 in there because the 1 is already used. No 5 in there. 6 is 4, 2. 5, 1 not possible, and 3, 3 also not. So that is a 4 and a 2. What I will be missing in this column, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 in here. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So this is a pair of 5, 8. This box, okay. Let's head over to this. We need 15 in those 4 cells, which is not really restricted. Let's start here. 3 and 7 is 10. We would need another 7, which is not possible. So we have 9 with consecutive 8 to add to 12. If 5 to get to 17, which gives us some digits over here. Now, add a little pencil marking. 4, 5, 6 is missing in that row. And 8, but 8 can only be in one of those two. Okay, 3 and 7 would need 7 in those. And how can we get another 7? It's 6, 1, not possible. 5, 2, not possible. It can be a 3, 4 pair, and we already know the order. But if that's 3 and 9, we are 12, and we need 5 more in here, which is 4, 1, not possible. 2, 3, also not possible. So we figured out that's 3 and 4. 3 and 4, and to get to 17, we need to have the 7 in here, giving us the 6. Can get rid of the 6 in here. We need 5 and 9. Here's a 5 because the 9 is here, giving us a 2, 3 down here, 5 and 9, 8 in here, 2, 6, 1 and 4 add up to 5, 3 is consecutive, 2 is a leftover, 1 is a leftover. What is missing in this column? It's 9. What is missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. And put in the 8 here and the 5 in here because it's seen by this 8. Now we're missing 6. 6 is here, so 6 on top, and 7 is missing. Do you need still a 1? 1 is seen like this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is missing. giving us a 3, 7 here. And that's a pair of 2, which is also solved. 2 here. 3, oh, 4, 5, 6, 6. No, 7. No, 6 in here. 1, 2, 2, 2. In here by SUDOKU. 3, 3, 3. In either of those. 4, 4, 4. 4 is in one of those. 5, 5, 5. Not here. So 5 is here. 3 is here. 4 is here. 9, 7, 3. We are missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 again. 8, 4. Right in here. 5, 6. One of those. 6, 8. The outer ones. And 9 in here. We are not stuck because this needs to add up to 17. So that's 8. 8 and 9, of course, is 17, giving us a 6 and 8. And that's how you solve Australian cities.